What debates shaped first constitutional republics? Have you ever wondered what discussions led to the creation of the first constitutional republics? The journey to these new political systems was filled with intense debates and challenges. Let's break down how these conversations shaped governance and representation. In the late 18th century, the first constitutional republics started to take form. American states began adopting their own constitutions between the years of 1776 and 1780. This was before the United States Constitution was established in 1787. These early state constitutions were influenced by a mix of Republican ideas. They emphasized the importance of active citizenship, independent courts, and the rule of law. The roots of these concepts can be traced back to the Magna Carta of 1215, which laid the groundwork for legal rights. Take New York's 1777 Constitution, for example. It drew from the state's Dutch colonial past, which brought in strong legal traditions, local governance, and religious freedoms. These elements were essential for building a constitutional republic. When the United States Constitution was drafted in 1787, several key debates took center stage. One major discussion focused on how to balance power between the states and the federal government. Southern states, which relied heavily on agriculture, worried that federal control over trade could hurt their economies. In contrast, northern states wanted stronger federal regulations to manage commerce. This economic debate was closely tied to the issue of slavery. Southern delegates aimed to protect their interests in slavery, leading to compromises like allowing the slave trade to continue for 20 years in exchange for certain trade concessions. This highlighted the tension between moral values and economic needs in shaping governance. Across the ocean, France was also experiencing a shift. The First Republic was established in 1792 after the monarchy was abolished. This sparked debates among various factions. The Girondins supported the interests of the bourgeoisie, while the Montagnards favored a more centralized government. Moderates tried to find common ground. The National Convention's decision to execute King Louis XVI and the ensuing reign of terror showcased the struggles over revolutionary ideals and the limits of state power. While the idea of a republic was not new, what made these first constitutional republics stand out was their focus on popular sovereignty. This meant that governments derived their authority from the consent of the people. The founders of the American Republic aimed to merge republican governance with the will of the people. However, the original Constitution only explicitly guaranteed a republican form of government to the states, not to the federal government. The debates that shaped these early constitutional republics revolved around several key issues. They included defining the balance between popular sovereignty and legal order, establishing the separation and limits of governmental powers, reconciling economic interests with national governance, addressing the moral challenges posed by slavery, and negotiating differing visions of representation and central authority. These discussions marked a significant shift in human history. They moved societies away from monarchies and colonial rule towards systems based on written constitutions, citizen participation, and legal rights. The outcomes of these debates set important precedents for future republics around the world.